It's just a little smushed when I turn it that way. That's part of the problem. Okay, do the parts feel right? Now it's going back a bit. Pistachio. Don't try to eat that. Psst, psst. Gets. Cat's being bad. These screws are also going up a little bit just because of perspective.
This is looking a little smoother. If I had the hand here, it'd be more proportional. How do I like that? So it's like... That's gonna need to come up a little bit. One there. Okay. Dang it. Just that back one a little bit, make it more forward instead of sideways, kind of. Like... Extend that out to there. Okay. I should make this like red. Move that over here, keep the same sort of face. Alright. Hmm. Hmm. Damn it. Did I? Oh, good. Okay. Put my mic up for a bit. It's starting to look a bit smushed again, probably because I have all the hair going over this way. have some of it going this way. Her hairstyles are all flying in the wind. Why does it do that? Whole arm. Oh, I think... There's like a moment where if I hit Control Z and then try to draw the line again too soon, because it's a shortcut on my pen, it like gets stuck for a moment. And I think that's what's making me accidentally select other layers sometimes. I think I made her shoulders way too small. I need to try just drawing human figures in perspective more. I'm definitely way too long. Because this is like, yeah, that has to be like across from the waist point. This one's just lifted, but if we're my pen died. Okay, I gotta let that charge. Save your progress check. Hmm. down there doesn't super look like I'm holding the pencil right. I wonder if it matters though, because it's going to be really small. Like, did I ever finish those? I can't remember. No prob. Either Scales is a plant, or you're turning into a lizard, or perhaps a merman. Oh wait, snake joke. I'm like not awake today. Yeah, when you're like really tired and everything is processing very slowly. Oh yeah, I was trying to decide what color I wanted to repaint my Laguna. I'm like really drawn to the seafoam one. That's probably what I'll go for. Yeah, sometimes it just takes a while to get going. Or sometimes you've been going all day, and the going is slowing. Oh yeah. Mm. Yeah, I was trying to figure out colors for that and really struggling. My pen needs to charge, so I'm letting it charge. When I started coloring that, and I started like lining that, and that's as far as I got. cute. Acrylic should work just fine with that. A really good sealer for acrylic paints on stuff like that is Liquitex varnish, because it helps keep the paint on, and also it's like flexible, so it helps keep it from chipping. It still might eventually chip if it's like bent around a lot or in like too much hot or cold or something. But it's still a good one. Although if you can't afford anything, cheap acrylics can go a long way. But yeah, I really don't like the pink on the new Laguna. I love everything else about her. I like the body shape. I think they kind of woobified all their faces, like they try to make them a bit too cute. I'll not go on a rant about how much I hate the new pet designs and how fucking stupid they are. But, yeah, I like, her face is very open and smiley and cutesy, which it already was, but, I don't know, it's still very cutesy even with the new style, so they didn't change it too much. But the pink looks unnecessary, and it feels condescending. It's like the Mattel people think that, the fish can't be cute. Fish can only be cute if they're pink and have dumb little cat ears. The moment I saw the fish, when I got one of the new Laguna dolls, with the express purpose of repainting her to be like blue or seafoam or something, I was like, wow, what did they do to the fish? The fish has the stupidest eyes and his little, like, LOL doll lips. And they gave it little thin cat ears. Okay, I said I wasn't going in a rant, so I shouldn't. I should stop. Oh my god, how they massacred Venus Flytrap's doll. Not doll. Her doll looks fantastic. Her pet is one of the worst redesigns I've ever seen for anything. Yeah, alarm's going that way, so that wouldn't be visible from that side. Muscle might be a little bit seized up, though. Nice. You probably already know it, but RIT Dye-More, specifically made for synthetics, can be really useful for dyeing any doll a darker shade, specifically to get into the joints, because paint will rub out of the joints. But then, of course, you have to boil the doll arm, and they're kind of small, so you have to make sure you don't lose it in the black paint, let it go too long, and have it, like, melt or something. I was trying to redo a doll green one time, because I was making it into a little pumpkin head character. So it's like a little plant person with green vine limbs. And I accidentally lost the arms, because I had to take them apart so that, the joints would dye properly. And I, lost the arms in the dye, and I was trying to fish them out, and they went way too long. So now it looks like the little pumpkin person has a severe farmer's tan, where the arms are, super dark. super cute. Oh yeah, you definitely need precision to get those tiny little nails painted. Were you able to get one of the new caddies? Oh, okay. So we're talking about an older caddy, but yeah, the new one's really cute. I love how thick they made her. Because I think it makes her look more cat-like. Some of the haters are just being fat phobic, but I'm like, if you could get over your ridiculous fat phobia and appreciate the fact that her chubbiness makes her look more cat-like, because she has a rounder face and like her limbs sort of taper down into smaller hands and feet, because you know they had to give them all the same like hands and feet sizes. Well, the same feet sizes, but like it makes her look more like a cat. It's just a good design option. I was working on cleaning out the garage all day. Not necessarily cleaning it out, but like reorganizing it. I'm very tired. I also walked around a lot at the park because there was a Gumi Community Day in Pokego. And Gumis are really cute. Hmm. Tilting it kind of a lot here, but I'll probably still be able to make it work. Oh, dang. Yeah, I know Skeleby's been waiting for a G3 caddy to show up anywhere. I haven't seen her over here either. Either she's getting snapped up off the shelves, or she's just not released where we are. At I remember she wears pink gloves. Good purchases. Pistachio. I'm watching you. I don't even know what you think you can eat in there, cat. Cat. Pistachio. The cat keeps trying to eat the, like, I've got a potato, some garbanzo beans, some corn, and some rice. What are you trying to eat in there? Is it because it has butter on it? Take this over here with me. Bad cat. Too much bust. I really like Ghoulie Opie. I have 2 of her specifically because I wanted to mod one, and I'm still in the process of modding it. And by in the process of, I mean she's in my freaking doom drawer of a doll drawer with all the dolls I really want to work on but haven't been able to make myself do. I'm doing pretty good with my new med though. It's Adderall. And it's like I take it whenever I take it as needed and not like every single day. I was doing really good on my other one for a while. But then it started plateauing, so I gotta try a new one. Just to see if this helps. And today I was able to really get some work done on reorganizing the garage. So I'm hoping in the future, after I have things that feel less like when I don't have so many things that feel way more important than, like doll modding hobby, I can work on those and finally finish all my mods. I have one GUI just because I really like that she's got the goo features. It's really cute. I love how those are molded on. And I have another one that I'm working on turning into the Stan Paisley Park from JoJo Part 8. It's one of my favorite stands. I'd also like to make a little Yasuho doll, because that's her stand. Or I'd like to cosplay as her and have that like on my shoulder. Your fingers are flaking. What? Ew. Put some moisturizer, maybe? Did your hands get sunburned? I mean, I've had my hands get sunburned before, the skin starts peeling, but... Okay, it is the top band, then it ruffles. Alright. Yikes. Didn't you just, you said like one of your coaches or something said something about getting you a special glove to use for throwing stuff? That would be good. I hope they can get you that, because it'd be good to not mess up your hands long term. Yeah, Hunger Games. Pistachio, you bad cat. Mm. I'm gonna draw the legs first and then cover them up with the skirt, because that's how I do. I should like do studies of those magazines I've kept around forever. Oh, okay, only for hammer throw. Is there anything like that for shot put, or? Well, I guess generally it's not like tugging against your hand while you spin it around, but like still is like a heavy object in your hand, so. I don't know about sports. Heck yeah, that'd be cool. Ow, ow, ow. It's illegal to use a glove? Huh. I wonder why. Petting the cats. Eleanor's being very cute. Pistachio looks like a little owl with her eyes all big. Okay, I'm eating a potato. Do you even like potatoes? You probably do, you fucking weirdo. Oh, let me like... It's go a lot better if I just leave the scythe out until later. Okay. Cheating! Illegal! Okay, so like... The skirt reaches to here normally. This being flooshed around by the wind, so like catch on the leg, flow down, catch on the leg, flow, catch a little bit. This part's being swooshed this way. I'm making it too short because this character is like a high schooler or something. I don't want to be a fucking creep. Well, the shortness of the skirt really doesn't matter too much. I don't know. I still want people to think I'm a creep. And people can wear whatever they want. It should not have to be sexualized for it. A lot of teenagers wear stuff just because they want to look cool and think it's cool. And adults are the ones who are creepy about it. Or other teenagers. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, because, like, it's... Like, you keep it back on the neck, and it probably, like, you know, helps you keep it up. Like, gives it a little bit of extra support. Because if you're just, like, you know, holding it with your arm back like that for a while... Ow. I was holding my arm back. Like, eh. It hurts my elbow to bend my arm in that direction. So yeah, if you're like hovering it just above the neck, it's probably going to put excess strain on the elbow and maybe not give you as much like force as you need going forward, right? Eesh. Ow. Yeah, you can absolutely completely fuck up your arm with stuff like that. Let's go down again like that and around. Okay. That's fine. Oh, dang it. Oh, right, and I gotta put the, I'll just keep that there for now. Eleanor the cat is sleeping with all of her feet under her head. Pistachio's still staring at me like an owl. I hope that it is at least sort of kind of okay a little bit. Because then if you go in with like really low expectations, at least you'll be pleasantly surprised that it's not quite as bad as you thought it would be. If it turns out to be actually sort of good, then you can be very pleasantly surprised and be like, oh wow. Despite the unappealing graphics and what I expected of the story, it's actually okay. But yeah, unless that happens, it might just suck. Oh, it's not even a Don't Nod game? They're the ones who did the original Life is Strange, right? If it's not even Don't Nod, then it makes sense that it doesn't even look the same. Mm-hmm. Graphics always look good to me. Also, I have very low standard for video game graphics. The gameplay is more important. Although sometimes graphics can play an important part, like, the stylization or something. If the style of the game tells a story, like in Guacamelee, that's the good stuff. Oh, okay. I didn't know they weren't working on it anymore. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll try my best to help you with your live voicing thing. Can't guarantee anything, but I'll try. Let's hope you don't expect it to be studio quality. Hmm. Hell yeah. Every time I try to draw feet and shoes, it also feels like uber amateur hour. I'm trying to get way too close around this foot. Gotta stretch my wrist out for a minute. Man, yeah, I was. Oh my god, yeah. I was in like every gifted program. I had a perfect memory. I was so good with like time. I think I could. No, I think I was still bad with names actually. I was like, I remember names well. No, I couldn't. I've never been able to remember names well. I felt like I was a lot more focused as a kid. If I wanted to do something, I could just like do it without like, struggling to do it. The good old executive dysfunction. I was doing some wrist, arm, and neck stretches. Ow. Yeah, it started getting really bad a year or two ago with the memory problems and the task prioritization problems, and just really struggling to like do things. No matter how much I wanted to do the things, it was just so hard to start. I had to catch myself at the perfect moment to even start doing something. And other times I was able to like ride the distraction wave, as I called it, where I would get a bunch of little things done that weren't connected and didn't necessarily have anything to do with what I wanted to get done. But it was better than completely forgetting to do anything. Eventually I was able to get on meds for it, and the meds have helped a lot. The first med I was on, atomoxetine, which I think is generic Strattera, that helped me for a long time, for like months. That's how I was able to get this house, probably, is a bunch of good luck, the cooperation of some friends, and being medicated. But then the effects of that started like plateauing. Like I started forgetting things again and having trouble doing things again. So my primary was like, okay, we're gonna have you taper off that and maybe have you try something else, or get it out of your system and go on it again. So at the moment I'm trying like as needed 10 milligram Adderall. So I don't take it like every day. I take it like when I need to do something, and it has helped a lot. I didn't have the because like I think in Jaden's video, she said that the Adderall helped her like completely clear her mind, and like all the thoughts went away and stuff, and that didn't happen for me. I still had like 3 songs stuck in my head and was thinking of 10 different things, but I've been able to like do things. Been able to think, I'm gonna go start cleaning the garage, and I started cleaning the garage. It's able to like make a to-do list and then actually follow it. I've been so much better at keeping track of time when I'm on it, which is really nice. Yeah, there's the kind of Adderall that you take every day, similar to the other stuff I was taking. So you take it every day to sort of keep the effects going, and then the one I'm on is specifically you take it when you need to, which I asked if there was something that I could take as needed because I was worried about plateauing again. Just suddenly starting to have, well, not suddenly, but like gradually starting to have memory problems again. So this one I'm saving for days when I like really need it. I'm not taking it every day, although some people take it most days and like take weekends off or something when they don't have other stuff to do, but I'm trying to like save it. Because I really don't want to build up an immunity to something that helps this much. Like I did with the atomoxetine. And maybe after a long time, or I don't know how long, maybe a couple months or so off of the atomoxetine, I can ask to go on it again, and maybe it'll be out of my system, and I'll be able to have months and months of being able to do things again, so that would be great. Yeah, I like Max and Chloe. It felt pretty realistic. Why am I struggling so hard? Okay, so right. I decided before that they go like up to that part. Okay, that's probably part of why it felt wrong. I don't even know what fluvoxamine is, but yeah, you gotta make sure, I guess ask whoever prescribed you that, be like, hey, first of all, can I get evaluated for ADHD meds? And then, like, can I take this because I've heard some good things, and will it interfere with my other meds? It doesn't have extra stuff? Weird. Mm. It's not even supposed to be like fully sideways. Very impractical fighting shoes. And sometimes you gotta suffer for the aesthetic, I guess. Maybe they're the kind that have like good treads on the bottom or something. One of these streams, I'm just gonna... I didn't even mean to say that. I meant to send like one of these days, but it's just really one of these streams. One of these streams, I'm just gonna be like studying feet and shoes. I had to put some dorky joke in the title about... I'm not a foot fetishist, I swear. I'm just trying to improve. Keep an eye on what time is it? 11:35? Okay. I think I got a little bit more. If I could just like get these fucking shoes, then I can go to bed, and then tomorrow I gotta get up slightly earlier than I usually get up to go help a friend with something, and I'm gonna bring this with me. I don't know how long I'll be over there. Probably not that long. I'll probably be able to do the earlier stream. Although honestly, now that it's like, let's be like, now it's summer, maybe I'll just do midnight streams again, but I don't know. Because I like consider this stuff in my schedule now. It's ridiculous. It wasn't supposed to be this way. Oh well, I guess I'm a streamer now. Capital S. Honestly, I think it'd be pretty funny if I got some foot fetish, like, follower or something just based off that. Just patiently waiting for me to draw feet again. Like, oh, this person's improving their foot drawing ability. I have to stay around just for whenever she draws feet again. Ryan Gosling card jump scare. Yeah, Cheska. It's probably pretty ridiculous over there by now, which is good. That's what I want. But there's a link to a magma canvas. Aggie is turning into magma. They're like changing some stuff around. They still have the free in-browser art program, which is really cool. So please feel free to add to it if you want. The theme is the beach episode. Finally. Okay. Remember this sucks. Okay. Yeah, it should be, somewhere in general? So, there it is. Yeah, so if you just scroll up general a little bit, you can draw whatever nonsense you want there. I'm just gonna keep it going for like the whole summer. And I have pasting enabled. I don't entirely know how it works, but you can only paste from a file so far. But, I mean, if you want to add some photo elements, you can. I trust you. Stagio. I will allow a bit of debauchery. Like, no dick pics, but if someone wanted to, like, I don't know, find a PNG of a blow-up doll and have it in the water floating around or something. You do not have to, but maybe someone using it as a floaty, like, haha, look, it's a human-shaped floaty, isn't that funny? Haha, why are his boobs like that? Unheard. I literally haven't heard of it. I'm not even trying to joke. I just don't know what it is. Oh man, I've been wanting to play the, I don't think I have it yet, but I've been wanting to play the full version of Backbone. Because I played the demo of it, and it was pretty cool. I also love the pixel style. Why do feet have to look so stupid from every angle? And honestly, if I ever do get followed by a foot fetishist who just watches to see me draw feet, I think that would be like an accomplishment, you know? Be like, wow, I draw feet good enough that someone who's really into feet likes how I draw feet. I think I've made it. Like that one post that goes around Tumblr sometimes in the art community is just like, listen, art tip, here's how to get really good at something. You need to get really horny for something. Because the people who draw like the best mouths, stuff like that, you can give them a little knowing wink. You know what they're doing. But also, they're really fucking good at drawing mouths. And it could be something you're not even, like, physically attracted to, just something you're obsessed with. Find something you're obsessed with and draw it a lot. That'll be your thing. Really good at drawing it. Scene investigator is cool. Ooh, audio clips, that's cool. Hmm. Hmm. See, I'm just, like, looking at this too much. My legs. Oh, okay, I've only been on for 2 hours, so I can call that my mandatory art time. I think I've just been looking at this too much. Does something about this look weird to anyone else? Like, does it look weird? Does anyone have a constructive critique of this pose? I'm like, she's leaning back because she's holding up something really heavy. It's this huge fucking scythe. That foot's not at the right angle. It's a bit too floaty. That's probably why the other one looks too floaty. Okay. Doesn't even have to be, like, super accurate life drawing stuff. It could just be, like, character pose, like, proportions, or, like, does the center of balance look correct? That kind of stuff. Okay, just changing the foot helped a lot. Yeah, I was also... Cause, like, it's it, fuck. Let me adjust this. I love cheating. Okay, put that back together, and then... Okay, because I feel like I made the forearm a bit too short, but also it's supposed to be going forward just a little bit, because, like, we get the this here, and then it goes down, and the wrist, it's, like, tilting very slightly. So, like, this would be just enough to get about to where I can get it on my shoulder, where it's like the wrist is sort of, like, equal to the armpit. She's using leverage by pushing down with this arm and, like, holding and sort of pulling up with this arm. Because, you know, you have to, like, brace it. Remember, like, pushing with this arm and then this one is, like, the lever, you know? So it's, like... So it, like, tilts on it. Is it called Backbone? Am I forgetting the name of it? Hold on, let me look that up. That's... Because it's more like... This pose doesn't have to be perfectly, Thanks, Steam. Me opening Steam and then wondering why it's everywhere. There we go. Maybe if I just pull these a little bit up. Because this arm is like going very slightly forward and has a mild bend to it, so... Okay. Maybe it'll just make more sense once I put shadows on it. I figure out the shaves. Wow. I have Slay the Princess on... I can't remember if I have it or if I only have, Open World Survival Horror, cool. Okay, where is it? What is this? Legit though, that kind of looks cool and I want to check it out. Zen open world skateboarding game, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah! Okay, was it not called Backbone? I could have sworn it was called Backbone. Where is it? Yeah. Did it get changed to Tales Noir? Oh. Did I close all of Steam? I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Did they call it Tales Noir? I guess they changed the name to Tales Noir. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks exactly the same as Backbone, so... Aw, man, the reviews are mixed. I thought the demo was pretty cool. Is the full game not as fun as the demo? I don't know. Furious ladies. Aww. Aww. Someone doesn't like the name change. Yeah, I played the prologue, and I really liked it. Okay, so there are people saying that the demo is completely different from the game, that's why they don't like it. The prologue or the demo is the best part, and then they don't like the rest of it. They said overall, I guess, not that bad of a game, but they felt scammed after the prologue because of what they experienced in it wasn't in the rest of the game. Aw, man. Some people are saying the plot gets really weird. Aww. Man. Maybe if you just play the prologue? Tales Noir is definitely a strange name change. Yeah, the prologue is free. And this is the part I and a lot of other people really liked. Yeah, it's called Tales Noir, I guess, prologue, so check that out. Oh yeah, he told me about that. Like, she was wearing, something that wasn't a bikini and it didn't show as much skin, so the players got mad, which is pretty ridiculous. Honestly, I think the angle of the foot was, like, the one thing that was bothering me. Okay. Like, just from way back. It's that back leg. I gotta sign off soon so I can finish some food and feed the cat and try to go to bed. So I gotta help my friend tomorrow. I don't want to stay up too late. Too thin right here? Muscle might be a bit more engaged there. Tangent. Heck. Yeah, my poor little gargoyle pistachio, where is Venetia? She's probably trying to scrape the crumbs out of the other cat's bowl because she's just such a miserable creature and she's never eaten anything but dirt and rocks her entire life. Yeah, she probably knows it's about time for food. She's gotten pretty good at remembering when her general food times are. I had to kind of stretch it out. It used to just be like a couple times per day or free feeding, but then she started eating way too much and making herself sick and throwing up everywhere, and it was gross. And also bad for her. So now I have to limit when I feed her, and she can only have canned food because she doesn't chew anything. They left her a few teeth for chewing when they had to take all her teeth out because she had, like, severe gum disease. But by the point I was able to get her to do that, she had gotten used to just, like, swallowing kibble whole, which was giving her GI issues and making her throw up because she's fucking stupid. So left her 4 teeth, like, oh, she can use these to still chew things. And I was like, no, she can't. No, she can't. She's stupid. My cat is an idiot. You need to understand this. Still haven't seen that old 70s Lord of the Rings adaptation. I've only ever seen, like, clips of it. I'm pretty sure my friend Ro, who has, like, 10 copies of Lord of the Rings everything, probably has that on VHS somewhere. Oh, sweet. Well, I gotta make myself stop. I'm just gonna, like, send these lines so far to Morgan and see what she thinks of this stance so far, see if it looks okay. And then I can add the scythe in, which I changed the angle of it a lot, so I'm gonna have to figure out how I want that to go in here. Take this as a general guide, and then like, wrong layer, Kronk. There we go. Okay, I'll still be able to achieve the like scythe going over the one leg and then sort of crossing over kind of thing. Perspective is hard. It's like, nah, if it's as tall as if it's taller than she is, then this would be a bit farther out that way. Okay. Useless. Save. Okay, then I'll have to like copy paste it into a thing and be like, does this stance look okay? Why do we even have that layer? Oh my god, it's so cute.
The truth is an ugly mistress, but I ain't no ugly duckling.
This charming detective mystery calls for a duck.
I wish I'd been able to catch you playing this because it's so cute.
On Return of the Obra Dinn style gameplay. Investigate and figure out people's secrets.
Office drama. Honestly, you can steal diamonds, you can steal gold.
24.
Stealing people's lunch out of the office refrigerator, that's fucked up. Okay, Duck Detective looks great. The secret salami. Collection of dev play thing. That's okay. Can't look that right now. Oh, okay. Oh yeah! Okay, I remember this one now. I've seen clips of this guy before. He's like a weird little rodent thing. That's also kind of lizardy. Like a frog mouth. Yeah, he's like if a frog was a mammal. I like how gross he is. Oh. I got it. Oh, right, I turned it down because it had music playing. I gotta sign off anyway, but... yeah, the birthday present, the rank that he stole from his buddy there and literally murdered him for it. That's kind of cute. You're probably like, Mom, just let me watch the movie and see it for myself. And she was over there info dumping like crazy. Yeah, it's a pretty good, gross little frog mammalian frog golem. I like him. Mm. Oh, god damn it. How did that happen? No, get in the middle. Damn it. How the hell? What? Son of a bitch. No. There, God. Son of... Oh, that was being so weird. No, come on. Okay. All my stuff got messed up. Yeah, that one's pretty fun. I should look up the old 70s one and say 1977. I should watch the whole thing at some point. The animation style is pretty cute. Oh god. Head full of mold. One last brain cell being overtaken by the mold also. Oh god, okay. I gotta sign off. I set an alarm for that, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. I set an alarm for, when to get up tomorrow. Alright. Anyone still hanging out? Keep it doing your hydrates and your postures and your progress saves. And your stretches and all that. Even when I'm not there to tell you, you gotta keep doing them. You gotta do it for Frog Golem. It's very important. Alright, good night, goodbye.